Hello and welcome to Skiz's 5th attempt at a 3rd video. Playing Jungle Vi today, and either this game's going to go well and I will be able to stop talking to myself, or it's going to go poorly and I am going to continue my slow decline into insanity.
Here I come to save the day.
Our team has no tank line, so we may need to build a slightly more tank than is usual for me on Vi. We'll see how we go. If we get fed, we're going to be building damage no matter what. So
Who needs a beat down?
I don't really want to engage, because if I do I have to start Q, and we don't really have much follow-up anyway, so it's not going to be worth it.
Let's get cracking.
I just want to be able to start my E so we can get started on the Grump properly.
I was talking about the bow.
So, interestingly, we have an all-female team. There are no dudes on this team today, only females.
How do you like the curves? I was talking about the bow.
Plan? I don't need a plan.
So,
No, really.
yes, so Vi, very good jungler in general, very good in particular in this patch thanks to lots of bruiser items that have come out, such as the Titanic Hydra, and the Black Cleaver is quite strong at the moment as well. So we're going to smite this early so people know to stop hitting it, because I've had some problems with people stealing my first camp due to inattention. So we're going to start that off. Looks like Ribbon is going to be taking our wolves for the level advantage in the top lane, which can be quite important against a Gangplank, because he is quite dangerous. Very strong currently. Lots of power, especially coming out of his barrels, which ignore 40% of your armor. So once he's got some damage, those do a lot. But yes, he's
Stands for button.
quite strong at the moment. And Ribbon is where she's always been, which is good if she can get rolling, but useless otherwise. So we'll see if she can manage that this game, make it a lot easier for us. I'm just going to take this Scuttle Crab
You hit a wall.
to try and make up for the wolf camp that we've lost, gain a bit more money. Obviously you don't get a lot of experience at the Scuttle Crab, but you do get lots of money. That's good. I'm going to try and take the Raptors,
My own
or
backup.
no, actually we're going to try and take our red buff. Get level 3 nice and early before we back.
A little snap and grab.
So we're probably going to go quite low on this, but fortunately the red buff gives us health back.
Put a dent in 'em.
We've got our level 3 now. We're going to go back, heal up. Looks like bot lane
Get to the fun.
are going to get first blooded due to an early gank by their jungler, who is Elise, who's also very strong at the moment. But yes, obviously, the problem with the lane, this bot lane here, is it's Soraka Ashe. So Ashe has no escapes, Soraka has no escapes. She's pretty good for the peel, thanks to her silence, and her Q can slow. But I'm not entirely but obviously with the hard engage of a Shen on top of an Elise, if you're anywhere out of position, it can be very tricky. So we're taking this Raptor camp easy peasy. This Veigar is playing very far back, so we're not going to try and gank this lane at the moment. We're going to try and rotate down to this bot lane, or closer to this bot lane, because they got first blooded and second blooded, which means
Here I come to save the day.
they could be at a and they've burnt all their summoners, as you can see here. All the summoners are gone, so that means they are in a very dangerous spot.
One girl wrecking crew.
So you max Q on Vi for the added damage and the cooldown reduction, because it is your main source of engage.
I'm my own backup.
I'm going to take this Gromp and hope these guys can hang on for long enough. Smite it for the buff. We're gonna go in here. Oh, going very low, which is good. Oh.
Plan? I don't need a plan.
Flash smite in there for bonuses. I'm gonna try and stop these minions, and we're gonna get that kill as well. Just gonna put us nicely back in the game.
Let's get to the fun part.
So fortunately we got away with that. Not really respecting what we can do. That Soraka Q really made it very easy, because that put the Vayne in smite range, which is in fact incredibly low. So they want to go for this Drake. I'm not sure if we can, but we'll give it a shot. Worst thing that happens is we have to back off, and we do have the ADC here, and Soraka, who will of course give us all the heals we will ever need. And we get that as well. So we're now doing quite nicely indeed. We're going to go start with the Cinder Hulk, and then we're going for 2 damage items after this. So start off with our Cinder Hulk, but we want to get the Black Cleaver next, ideally. I'm going to buy 1 pot and a pink ward to help with vision, and then we're going to go
Rover's fun.
down into our jungle again. So heal and exhaust is back up for our bot lane here, but I think they're below on damage at the moment, mainly thanks to the fact that they have no they haven't backed since they last fought. But we're going to pink ward that bush to help give vision of this bot lane, and unfortunately it looks like Ashe will die here. Not much we can do there, we're not in the right position. But we're going to come down here for the farm and to help keep them off. I'm probably going to push this in so we can get some XP off this wave as it comes up. Yeah, this is pushing naturally, so she takes 2 hits for that.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Thinking about engaging there, don't really want to risk it at the moment. I'd like to get 6 if we can off this Gromp before we go in. But I think we can go in, judging by the way this enemy bot lane is playing at the moment. So we're gonna just get this low, smite this. Right. Jump over this wall. On top of a ward, which is a shame. They're gonna back out now, or they should. I'm gonna stand here just while she
Here I
wards up,
come to save the day.
so we know.
Or wreck it.
Other lanes are still very pushed up, so we can't really gank. We should be trying to counter gank, but of course we don't really know where the Elise is at the moment. We've just seen her though. So we're going to come down here now. Okay.
Killing spree.
So we know he's used his flash, and we get stunned, unfortunately, which is a shame. So that means we probably won't be able to pick him up from that, which is a shame.
Your team has destroyed.
We're going to push this out because we've started pushing, and it'll be more advantageous if we push this in now. If the Veigar's still there, we might be able to kill him from that, but no, he's left. So what we're going to do instead is going to get rid of this vision that they have here. So that turns it into, I think, a 1-for-1. They did get the Katarina in the end, so not huge advantage. We got the kill there, which isn't great. We want to share. You don't really want to build up too many kills. Well, I don't anyway. I like to share the love, because that way all your allies are powerful rather than just you. You don't. It's a team game. It's better if everybody can be scary rather than just you, because then you get focused and you have to play twice as good as everybody else in order to really get away with that. Oh, wow. Very close there. Almost got
Who needs a beat
free
down?
kill with the camp. We're going to stay near this top lane, mid lane even. Okay, so Veigar's on his way down, but she gets the double, which is good. Gonna try and jump out, maybe. Not gonna be able to make it out. But we're gonna go in, coming in here. I'm trying not to use my ultimate here because I don't think we really need it at this stage. We're gonna and it turns out we don't need it, which is good. We're now 5-0, so we are carrying this game quite nicely. So we're gonna just grab this, level up our E next because it reduces cooldown. The more powerful punches, excessive force punches you can put into an enemy, the better. I don't know if we want that full thing actually. I think we want to buy boots for the move speed. And then we'll get an extra ruby crystal as well. I'm going to go up into our top jungle. Still have our ultimate because we managed to save it during that extended chase of Shen. It's a bit of a mixed bag whether we should have chased Shen. It's generally not good to chase for too long because you're not getting objectives. But I think that was probably one of the best things we could have gotten out of that, really. Mainly the... Okay, so Ribbons just brought a big advantage there. We're going to head towards this mid lane. We're going to either force him out now, or the ideal is okay, we get taunted there out of our queue, unfortunately, but no big deal. We can take that. We're pretty tanky at the moment, so just naturally. But we're going to go for the Drake now. Going to queue over this wall. I should have enough damage to do this on my own. Katarina's keeping the bot lane busy, and Ashe is pushing out the bot lane as well. Bot laners, I should make it clear. But we get that. Not really much, any fuss at all. Take the skull crab for the vision, just in case anybody's gonna walk through here. Gets a bit of speed buff as well. And take this blue. We've got Katarina in the mid lane, so we don't need to worry about giving it over to them. Blue's slightly useful on Vi, mainly because she does have abilities that she uses. I mean, it's more useful than having it on Katarina. You're only getting the... Okay, we eat everything there. What we're going to do here is we're going to queue over here, because we want to back out. We don't want to fight this. They have the numbers advantage.
Plan? I don't need a plan.
And we just get taken out. Another kill onto the Katarina though. She's probably getting quite strong now. And he flashes out. I think we're going to go for Merc Treads here because they have quite a lot of magic damage, mainly in Elise and Veigar, and those are the ones with the kills and the effectiveness. So we're going to go for the Merc Treads. It's also going to reduce the stuns and things, which they also have a fair amount of, again thanks to Elise and Veigar, and also Shen's taunt. Shen apparently getting very lucky there. Cat getting quite lucky herself. Riven's starting to get big. She's 3-1, so
Sometimes.
fairly scary looking. Looks like don't think Gangplank's really able to stand up to her at the moment, which is nice. So we're winning this fairly handily at the moment. Really, we have 2 towers to their 0. We're going to try and rush this blue down, take it away from them. I have been we're going to take that. That's mine. You can't catch me. And if he wants to fight me, I can fight him. Oh, Elise is on point with these cocoons at the moment. But it looks like it's not enough for a full combo from the Rivmeister. She goes in hard and gets re-engaged on. And we don't want to fight this anymore, really. I don't think, anyway.
Who needs a beat down?
Trying to decide which way we want to go in or out.
Sometimes you gotta make
Okay.
the door. I let my hand.
Okay, so we trade 1 for 1 at the moment there. Riven's back in. She's going to get that out of that. So we're going to try and get our Black Cleaver next. Soraka just with a cheeky backstop there while the Riven gets into position. Don't think they're going to be able to escape. He may be able to escape now due to that flash. Just gets caught with the Riven ultimate. And of course, because his barrels give him movement speed, he is able to kite long enough to get away. The Katarina goes in now. Also not able to get close enough to finish him off. The Q damage on Cat probably not the strongest. Riven's taking jungle, their jungle, sorry. Probably now fighting. Yep, Katarina comes in, cleans up nicely thanks to the stuns from Riven. Probably going to be able to finish off the Vayne unless... Yep, there it is. So we've got all the big carries are big carrying right now. Gets the quality kill before she goes down.
If you hit a wall, hit it hard.
Okay, Riven takes out the Gangplank in a very brief combo. which is nice. So we're going to work on pushing out this mid lane now. We're going to have Drake up in 30 seconds, so we're going to get ready for that as much as we can. We're going to take this Krug, sorry, Scuttle Crab. Krug. There we go.
Plan.
And here he is. Lord Drakenstein. Just gonna get this low. There we are. Not really miss our smite there, but not terrible because we had vision. We knew there was no one really coming for it. So next we're gonna go for the Titanic Hydra. So, which gives us both health and damage,
My own backup.
which is good. We're 5, 2, and 2. We're in a pretty good place to be going damage. So the Shen isn't really tanky enough because he's the support to stop all the damage from what we've got here. We've got a couple of bursty champs in Cat and Riven who are very good at picking and dueling. Riven apparently wants to go for an early bronze, but we're going to go for the Vayne here. We want to try and stop her all. Okay, and we come away with a 2-for-1 there in the end, so that's fairly safe. Easy stuff. Well, there's not much we can do there. She gets caught. I'm not willing to go into a Veigar stun because
Let's get cracking.
it's liable to be bad times because that stun lasts for a while and you can't let Vayne or free auto you ever. They seem to be rotating, so we're going to follow the rotate because this is going to turn into a fight. Ashe gets one, flashes out, slows down the Vayne. What's she got? Vayne has Blade of the Rune King finished, and Gangplank has followed her, so we don't want that. If she'd been lower, we might have gone in, but we don't want that. So we're going to go out instead. Some farm going. We'll smite this, a little bit of extra vision. I don't think they're going to invade our jungle, but you never know. Just because you don't think it's a good idea doesn't mean they won't do it. So we're going to finish our Giant's Belt for the extra health. And then we're going to go for the Tiamat next. So 5, 2, and 4, 16 to 23, 5 towers to 0, 3 drakes to 0. Doing pretty well. Arrow incoming from the mid lane, and that's a dead Veigar. If it's a long range Ashe arrow, the stun is something like 4 seconds, so it is so long you can't do anything. So that's obviously a bait to try and get into. So what we're trying to do here is just trying to keep this out. We should probably rotate to the bot lane, which is what I'm going to do now. Deny vision. Elise makes a mistake there because she goes in like we're alone and we're not. We're going to go for this tower here, try and rush it down with the help of Ashe, which we do very nicely. So it's looking pretty good here. We're pretty much 6 towers to 0 now. We're camping their base, and they don't really have much they can do in response. Ashe neatly steals all of my the entire camp there, making me very sad.
My way.
Oh, perhaps a mistake going in there. Oh, we get the stun. I'm gonna flash out of this now. We don't want that. We don't want any of that. I don't think we're gonna be able to save her. It's a bit of a mistake there. I didn't really want to go in, but once you press that R, there's no backing out from there on. So what I'm gonna do is come back. Cat manages to pick one up still,
Here I come to save the day.
which is good. Basically, with Riven and Cat, what they need is the CC. So they need all these guys to be really going on it. Apparently it's a Devour release, which is true, which is very strange. You normally go Runeglaive release for the extra AP. It's not. You're not going to get any. It does magic damage on hit, just the Devourer, but you're not going to get extra AP, which is where the damage really comes for release. It's in her spells. It's hard to tell sometimes because one of her spells looks very much like her auto attacks in her spider form, but it really is. It's all in the. It's all in the spells. So you really want to build AP on her. Alright, so we know that ward right here. Take that ward out. Never let them have vision if they don't. If you can stop them, which we can. I'm gonna go for Drake now. But that's going to be the surrender. So, GG everybody. I hope you enjoyed this game. I will see you in the next one.